Good evening everybody, and welcome back to Destiny 2. Today I will be taking a look at the Burden of Guild Adept. This is my old Burden of Guild Adept fusion rifle. I haven't gotten the new one to drop yet, since Bungie released the Burden of Guild reworked with new perks and stuff dropping from trials, and I did not get any Burden of Guild drops last weekend in trials, so fingers crossed for next weekend in trials, so I maybe can get my hands on a higher tiered version of the Burden of Guild. This is the one I've had for many years now. Small bore, liquid coils, elemental capacitor. I don't believe you can get elemental capacitor on it anymore though. I don't think it's part of the new perk pool, like with high impact reserves or harmony. With a stability masterwork, and I put a adept counterbalance mod on it to make it slightly easier to control of the recoil. Its recoil direction is 55 without it. So, I'll be pairing it with the Riposte, one of the best 720 RPM auto rifles in the game. This is the comp auto rifle is a lightweight frame, but it has the RPM of a rapid fire frame. This is my favorite rapid fire legendary auto rifle in the game, to be honest. Target lock, send moment, perfectly good combo. Heavy, gonna be my truth. I'm gonna be on my Titan today, Void Titan. Specifically Void because of the elemental capacitor perk on the Burden of Guild, which increases my stability by quite a bit, to be honest. Solar gives you more reload speed, arc more handling, stasis moderately controls recoil, increases movement speed, while ADS, and strand is increase apron effectiveness. I'll be on Void Titan, Twilight Arsenal, Shield Throw, Void Wall, Grenade, Controlled Abolition and Bastion aspect. And here are the fragments. Mostly specking into health for this, like for example Echo of Leeching with 10% health. I have 172 health on my Titan. I haven't really farmed any armor for my Titan, which I guess I should do to get some tiered armor. That's better. I've mostly been playing on my Warlock, but I managed to get a build with 172 health. Anything above 170 health will help you out a lot in PvP. At the beginning of Edge of Fate, I was much more into weapon stat, but only if you're using specific, certain dedicated builds for certain weapons to gain advantage of the extra damage and handling you get from a high weapon stat build. I don't see any point in using a high weapon stat build, so I swapped completely to a full-on health build and super. So health, priority number 1. Super or intellect, priority number 2. I'm gonna be using the one-eyed mask. Exotic highlights targets who dares to damage you, track down and destroy them for an overshield. My armor mods are here. Here are the different perks and stuff you can get on the Burden of Guild. You got Rhyme Stealer, Perpetual Motion, Lone Wolf, Under Pressure, Eye of the Storm, Envious Arsenal, Ambitious Assassin, Aggregate Charge, which is new. This weapon deals more damage for each elemental debuff applied to a target. Control Burst, Chill Clip, Kickstart, Closing Time, High Impact Reserves, and a new trait, Crystalline Corpse Bloom. Rapid final blows spawn a stasis crystal near the victim's location. Isn't that basically Headstone? I would probably go for Under Pressure, Kickstart, or Lone Wolf Kickstart because of the damage multiplier of Kickstart and the shorter charge time for sure. It's not a bad idea to have Under Pressure, High Impact Reserves as well. That's also a really good combo, or Lone Wolf High Impact Reserves. I don't know for how much longer this is gonna be a viable game for me to play. Let me explain. PvP is in shambles. Bungie has completely left it in the dust again. Basically abandoned PvP. At this point I'm convinced they do not care about PvP. They say all of the stuff on Twitter and give out nothing but false promises that are never ever fulfilled. And yeah, then you had the debacle and controversy with Iron Banner last week, where the armor of Iron Banner was put into the Eververse and people discovered that it ended up being a paid cosmetic only available in the Eververse when it was supposed to be a drop from Iron Banner, but it looked too good, so they put it in behind a paywall. That all of debacle, and the the neglect of PvP is atrocious in Destiny, and it's such a shame because it's the most replayable activity when it works, when it's good, and when a lot of people play it. I remember the good times back in the 30th anniversary days. Those were the good days. A significant portion of the player base were playing PvP on a regular basis, like 40 to 50% of the player base. It was booming. Interest in PvP was also booming. But yeah, it's been going downhill since then, and I think we lost most of our good developers in terms of PvP developers to Marathon and other games, or have since been laid off. So I don't think the devs or nor Bungie knows what the hell they're doing with PvP. Their track record is more than proof enough of that Bungie has no clue what they're doing with PvP. Neither does the devs. Way too slow on the nerfs on certain broken builds and abilities and weapons, and way too passive when they nerf it. For example, the Redrix. It took many months to nerf it, and the first nerf was not noticeable at all, for example. Then you have the Graviton Spike issue. There's just so much stuff broken in PvP, and it takes way too long for Bungie to do anything about it. And when they do anything about those broken outliers in PvP, it's way too little and it's way too late. The nerfs that they do are way too conservative, and I don't understand why, because we end up having months and months and months of the same oppressive bullshit meta that literally kills all replayability and enjoyment in PvP for most players that aren't rocking hard meta, crushing builds. So yeah, it's been a bit of a pain point, and I'm struggling to find matches in any other playlist than Control, and Control is for me the worst playlist in the entire game, especially in terms of matchmaking and lobby balancing. It says outlier protection, but when I play it, at least from my end, it's perhaps 2 matches out of 10 are playable, but the other 8 is like, it feels like strict hard SPMM and lobby balancing. It's always stacked against me, and even when I play with my friends, it's always stacked against us 8 out of 10 times. So since Bungie put like no effort at all in PvP, you have competitive control and cutting edge, which is just, you have to use new gear. And it's also outlier protection. There's not a single playlist here that doesn't have outlier protection. Now competitive is rank based, so that's fine. But only the party modes like Mayhem, Heavy Metal, those have open skill / connection based matchmaking, which in my opinion is far superior to any SPMM and lobby balancing. Lobby balancing SPMM makes things less balanced. So these are the 3 other rotator playlists that nobody knows of. Most people don't know about these because it's not in a portal. God, I hate the portal. It's such... On the surface, it seems like a good idea, but they've effectively sunset 80% of the game, and people don't know that you can go and play PvP over here with 3 different rotating playlists. I mean, 2 rotating playlists. So the the very small PvP player base is getting even smaller. So we are now on Steam charts. It's it's bad. I can update it to see how it is now, but yeah, it's basically the same. 12,300 players on Steam. Now I know Steam isn't everything. I know we don't have the console numbers, but it's indicative of a trend in the Steam charts. You can see the trends of Destiny in here. So 19,000 in 24 hours peak. That is low as fuck. I don't think you guys realize how low that is, but that's insanely low. You can see how the numbers and the peaks just keeps getting lower over time. It's just dwindling into obscurity. So yeah, I don't know for how much longer I'm gonna be able to play this game and enjoy it. At this moment, I am not really enjoying this game for the PvP side of things. There's been way too little attention to PvP, there's been way too little resources dedicated to PvP, there's been way too little action on PvP from Bungie's side and the dev side. So yeah, they basically neglected PvP again, and I don't know for how much longer I want to be on this treadmill. It's not looking good. The thing is, PvE to me is boring, monotonous, and repetitive. I don't find PvE fun at all unless it's a dungeon or a raid. The first 2, 3, 4 runs are fun, but my main motivation for playing Destiny 2, and it has been for many years now, is get good loot in PvE and bring it in to PvP and see how good it is and test it. That's my main motivation and enjoyment I get out of Destiny, but that's dwindling fast. And I definitely ain't gonna go on the grind treadmill. I grinded to 300 light on my Warlock, and I said that's it. I'm not doing anything more since it got reset either way. In a couple of months in the next DLC, the power levels are reset again. I ain't doing that repetitive, boring, monotonous bullshit. Yeah, sorry about that little rant. Let's get into the games now, shall we? I just wanted to let you guys in on my mindset in Edge of Fate and moving forwards, because I'm not confident that I'll be continuing to make Destiny video in the future. I'm not confident on that. Oh, nice. That's such a map. I knew you would re-challenge. Oh, that's 2. Nice. Oh my god, I don't know how I'm alive. That fusion did not map though. Nice teamwork. Riposte is such a nice auto rifle. Excellent. Hello. Hello. Oh, I love this auto rifle. Yes. Little bit too late on a pre-fire, but fine. Oh, what? Yes, yes, yes. Missed a bolt or two. There we go. Easy. Oh, that nearly got me too. This is a beamer of an auto rifle. Fusions are fair and balanced. I lost him. Ow. There we go. Oh, I stopped charging and then he started chasing me and I was like, oh fuck, I'm fucked. There we go. There we go. Oof. Huh. Very nice. There you were. This one. Oh, that is annoying. Good night. Oh, teammate, you body blocked me. Easy. I love this auto rifle. Nice teams, and I got my overshield. Nice teammate. Well, I missed a bit. Hello? Oh, hello. Camping in a rift. Oh, you were so distracted. Oh my god, what the hell is even happening? Jesus Christ. Got him. Jesus, their team shooting like holy fuck. Everybody's just in the back camping. Oh my god. Pre-charged just perfectly. The shield did hit him. Nice. Got the SMG. Huh? That's a good super. It was half, but it's a bit of a map. Oh, nice. Oh, that's two. Nice. Huh? Finally. Saw his Peregrine Greaves. He was gonna Peregrine Greaves me. Just one. Oh, hello. Teamwork. Thank you, double charge teammate. I really hate how this map plays. Everybody just camps on either side of B with scouts. Non-fucking stop and team shoot everything. Such a bad map. There's always scouts in the back of fucking Citadel. Good night. That's not good. Oh my god. Get your back, teammates. Beams. Good night.
Keep the pressure on.
so many fucking threadlings. Like, oh my god, this is insane. Where's the fucking threadling bitch? Just backpedals. Ah, of course, it's a wee walk. Wee wank. You need to stop crushing that fucking blink ability and arc slide and everything on that hunter. Like, oh my god. Nice, super. Yeah, that's the threadling bitch. Hello? Huh? Lol. God. Beamed. There are so many fucking threadlings here. He loves that corner. So, the Burden of Guilt is a really good fusion rifle. I do wish I got a better one last weekend in Trials. I'm gonna try again, maybe, if Trials is playable, so to speak. If it isn't too bad of a map and too bad of a player base, population. I will definitely try to go for a better roll, but this is by no means a bad one, but I definitely want to get like the higher tier versions with better perk combinations and stuff. That would be really nice. So I 110% recommend farming for this fusion rifle, which is one of the few good kinetic slot fusion rifles in the game. The rest of the fusions that are good are in the energy slot for the most part, so yeah. Right, that is all I got time for today. I don't know when my next video will be up, because it's the player population in Destiny is incredibly bad and low right now. And PvP, it's basically dead. PvP is basically dead. Nobody plays it anymore. It's impossible to find matches in any other playlist than Control, which sucks because the matchmaking in Control is dog shit awful. It says open skill, but I swear to God it feels like strict SPMM. It really does. It says outlier protection, but that's BS. It's fucking hard, strict SPMM, it feels like to me. So Control is, to me, the most unfun game mode in the game. It's more sweaty than Trials and Comp. So yeah. Also, just a little side note, it does feel like Destiny already has a foot in the grave, considering the player population numbers and stuff. It's never been this bad, never. It's like insanely low. And if Renegades doesn't really hit, which I don't think it will, yeah, Destiny in and of itself is in big trouble. And it's no fault but Bungie's. Bungie is the real Destiny killer here, and they always have been. Right, that is all I got time for today. I don't know when my next video will be up, because it's getting really difficult to even find matches that are semi-playable here in this game, and I can only find it in, for the most part, like 90% of my matches, it's like impossible to find matches in any other playlist than Control, which sucks because of the matchmaking in Control. Right, that is all I got time for today. Leave a like if you did. Tell me in the comments down below, are you farming Trials this weekend for the Burn of Guild or any other weapon in Trials? Let me know, and I'll see you guys later. Take care and good night.